Ho ho ho! It's almost time for Christmas, young friend, and it appears that you've been a naughty one indeed. You've been on Reddit complaining about the lack of content and having bad takes on units, so you get nothing. Ha 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 ha. No, but in actuality, there's a couple things you can do, and this is the prelude to Christmas, so keep your expectations low and farm gravity chambers. Also, keep working to get ready for the LR Prime Battle Goku EZA soon, since that is a hell of a grind. Remember that everything is timestamped in the description, so you can jump around from there. So let's talk about the new units you could grind from the Spread Love Magical Girls Fighters event. On Stage 5, you can pick up Kakunsa and Rozie, which should both be getting EZAs in Part 2 or in the actual Christmas celebration. I highly recommend farming them, especially if you have Int Gotenks as their special pose supports who stack attack and defense when together. Kakunsa also has a high chance to stun, and Rozie steals. Seals. I meant to say she seals. Like with all the other Peppy Gal's awakenings, you'll need 20 medals for each unit from Stage 4. Don't forget to farm an extra copy of each at Super Attack level 5 so you can feed those in once they get their Extreme Z awakenings. Additionally, you should farm another copy of STR Ribrian from Stage 3 to Super Attack level 5 as she'll be getting an EZA along with Kakunsa and Rozie. Hers isn't as good, but you should still be doing it. And then you'll want to have 20 Peppy Gals medals for any of these general pool units you haven't pulled or haven't awakened. If you haven't done any of them, the total is 260, but this has been around for a long time, so you likely have at least a couple done. There's 2 boosted categories for this event, Peppy Gals and Universe Survival Saga, so units with both categories will grant you double the boost. And that's it for the new units, so skip to this timestamp if you've cleared all the other events. But if you're a new player, all the Tournament of Power story events have reopened, and that gives you a lot of content to farm. The Universe 6 Cabba story event is probably the worst one out of all of them. You can grind an OK Tech Cabba here from Stage 6, and he needs 8 medals from Stage 2, 10 medals from Stage 7, and 8 medals from Stage 8. But what's notable about this event is that it gives you medals to awaken LR, Kale, and Cauliflas. You never know when you're going to pull them, and you might even get them from the Step Up banner, so make sure to farm these just in case. You'll need 3 medals from Stage 2 and 10 medals from Stage 8. You can also awaken the STR type support Hit with 10 medals from Stage 8. You can also awaken Int Hit here, but he's really bad. If you want to awaken every unit possible, you'll need 16 medals from Stage 2, 10 medals from Stage 7, and 33 medals from Stage 8, and there's no boost category for this one. The Universe Survival Saga story event doesn't really have any good free-to-play units to farm, but it does have the way to farm Int Angel Golden Frieza, UI Goku, and all of your Ultimate Gohans. The Yurin you can get on Stage 8 is usable but not a priority. For Ultimate Gohans, you just need to do Stage 9. UI Goku and Angel Golden Frieza are a little bit tougher since you have to Dokkan Awaken the SR versions. For UI Goku, farm 9 copies of the SR Physical Goku from Stage 3, then you'll need 180 medals from Stage 12 to Dokkan Awaken them all. Frieza is the same process, but his SR comes from Stage 10 and his medals come from Stage 11. You'll need 180 of those too. And I don't recommend it, but you can farm a couple Elder Kais with the currency you get from Stage 4. You'll need 16,000 for the first one, 18,000 for the second one, and 25,000 for the third one. The boosted category for this stage is Universe Survival Saga. The Tournament of Power Commencement event allows you to farm a decent support Kale and an OK Cauliflas. You can also use them to raise the super attacks of any Kale, Cauliflas, and Super Saiyan 2 Cauliflas units. You can get the Cauliflas SRs from Stage 2 and Kales from Stage 3. Because they're SRs, you'll need to Dokkan Awaken 4 extra copies to unlock their hidden potential. You'll need 5 Cauliflas medals for each SR Cauliflas you Dokkan Awaken, and 5 Kale medals for each of the Kales. You'll get them both on Stage 7. After that, you'll need 10 of each medal to Dokkan Awaken them again to make them usable. You'll also be able to farm medals for many of the other Universe 6 units here like Tech and STR Cabba, AGL Cauliflas, Physical Kale, Physical Kefla, and more medals for AGL Kale and Cauliflas. You'll want to have the medals for all of them, which means you'll need 27 medals from Stage 6, 42 Kale and 42 Cauliflas medals from Stage 7. The boosted category is Universe Survival Saga again. The final battle of the Tournament of Power event is mostly just used to farm up the super attacks of any Android 17 and Android 18 units you own. You can get copies of the Android 18 from Stage 1 and the Android 17 from Stage 6. There's a couple of units you can farm medals for, and you'll just need 10 Ribrian medals from Stage 1, which you'll no doubt get as you farm the 18s, 20 medals from Stage 3, and 20 medals from Stage 9. Even if I didn't tell you, you can probably guess that the category is Universe Survival Saga. And then we have the Warriors of Universe 6 event, which gives you 4 units to farm. I do recommend farming all of them. You can get Hit from Stage 1, the Namekians Duo from Stage 2, Champa from stage 3, and Vados and her medals from stage 4. You'll need 10 medals for Vados and an extra 7 for LR, Kale, and Cauliflas. You can also farm extra copies of Hit, Champa, and Vados to raise the super attacks of Physical Champa, Int Vados, and your other Hit units. Additionally, you can do stage 5 once a day for skill orbs to buff up your Universe 6 units. The boosted category for this one is Universe 6. A Lone Warrior's Last Battle lets you farm the super attack for any first form Friezas, but it'll be an easier farm if you do that when the Revived Emperor event comes to Global, as he drops as an SSR from there. However, you should farm a copy of AGL Bardock, as when he gets his extra Dokkan Awakening, he'll be needed for the Prime Battle Frieza's EZA. You can get copies of him from stage 8 and his medals from stage 1 and 10. You'll need to unlock his hidden potential for the EZA, so you'll have to Dokkan Awaken 4 extra SR Bardocks for a total of 12 of each medal needed. You can also farm medals for LR Bardock here, so make sure to grab an extra medal of each of the Bardock squad in stage 1 and 3 medals from stage 7. The boosted category is Giant Form, which can be a bit of a pain. But now let's welcome back the veterans, as this is where you'll want to be dumping any extra stamina you have. I covered this on JP a few days ago with their celebration, so I'm just going to reuse that clip here. Take it away, JP Waffles. The Hope Fight Against Despair event is extremely important to do, not only for the free-to-play units you can farm, but also because you can farm one of the most valuable training locations here. When you've finished farming all of the other content, make sure to come back and do stage 2 on Z Hard to stock up. I recommend having between 300 to 800 gravity chambers, since it has been a while since this came back. It'll save you a lot of training items in the future. However, I really don't want to undersell the free-to-play units here. Tech Future Android 17 and STR Future Android 18 are very valuable, as they stack attack and defense and work quite well together. They tend to be useful in finishing Legendary Goku event missions, and you can farm Android 17 from stage 3 and Android 18 from stage 6. To Dokkan Awaken Android 18, you need 15 of the Android 18 medals, and for Android 17, you'll need 15 of the Android 17 medals. Both of those can be found on stage 10. You can also use them to farm the super attacks for AGL and Physical Future Android 17 and 18. While the Gohan and the Trunks you can farm here aren't great, you can use them to farm up Int Future Gohan, Physical Super Saiyan Future Gohan, and any Super Saiyan Future Trunks super attacks, which there are a lot. The Trunks also has an Extreme Z arena, which will be returning during this celebration. He isn't good, but he is usable. To awaken all the possible units you can farm from this event, you'll need 13 medals from stage 7, 10 medals from stage 8, 28 Android 17 and 26 Android 18 medals from stage 10, and 29 medals from stage 11, and the boosted category is Future Saga. Remember to come back here to farm your gravity chambers. Now, onto the banner units. Here are the ones that are farmable. Krillin can be done with either the Prime Battle Krillins or the Bio Broly Story event. The Bio Broly event is quicker since you have a boosted category there. AGL Goku can be done with one of the many free-to-play Goku units. The only one that's available right now is the SR from the Universe Survival Saga event, but I think you'd be better off farming this with keys. I recommend the Broly movie event. You can also get Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Base Vegeta from the same Broly movie event. UI Goku and Angel Golden Frieza come from the Universe Survival Saga story event, but we covered that earlier. Here's the timestamp. And Beerus is semi-farmable just from his tech banner SR. Now, if you want to know whether I think you should summon or not, I don't, but you can watch this video to find out why. And this is your weekly reminder to skip category banners. As far as other things to mention, be sure to do Battlefield to get some stones, and all the old EZA events have returned for a month. Don't forget to clear any you haven't yet, and to farm secondary EZAs if you haven't done those either. And that's it for this one. Since this is the prelude, I think we'll get something better when Christmas actually comes around. I think we'll finally get the Kale and Cauliflas EZAs along with LR Jiren. But until then, I'll see you all around, and I hope you have a good day, a good week, a good life, and happy summons.